how about we start this weekly reset with coming this Wednesday, May 21st, Yareli Prime will be dropping with the Daiku Prime, which I wish they showed in the image, but obviously she has her signature weapon, the Compressor Prime. There is a really nice looking Prime Ephemera that comes with it, as well as a Prime Domestic Drone and a Prime Sandana that, to be fair, doesn't look too bad, and I would take a guess and say could be about 11 AM ET when they usually do some resets, but with Nightwave resetting on the same day, this could be slightly problematic, and it could be more like 2 PM ET when Ureli Prime actually launches. But speaking of, for Elite Acts this week for Nightwave, complete 8 Railjack missions and open one of each. Really? You couldn't have done that one when it resets? One of each tier relic. A Lith, a Meso, a Neo, and an Axie. One of each. Normal acts, complete 8 zones of Sanctuary Onslaught, and Hacktel. 10 consoles. For the cred offerings, there is obviously the usual. We have Corvex's alternate helmet there. Those are here pretty much constantly at this point. Degath's is there. We have the ancient K-Drive scroll for the bottom of your K-Drive. It's kind of in the name. The Wolf K-Drive scroll. I actually kind of really dig that one. Quite nice. Dante's alternate helmet is there. That still looks kind of weird. Lots of other alternate helmets, of course. Rejuvenation Squad receive +3 health regen aura. Really useful. Shotgun Scavenger aura, Rifle Scavenger aura, Sprint Boost aura, 15% sprint speed. Shield Disruption, -18% shield capacity aura. Against all enemies, even though it shows Corpus. There is the Xmas advantage for the Zylok, enemy radar, +30% enemy radar aura, though Animal Instinct on your companion will kind of save you from needing that slot. But remember, that works for the entire team. Animal Instinct doesn't. Bronco's Dizzying Rounds augment. The Energy Siphon, that is actually useful for regenerating energy over time. Aura is also there. Tybran's Critical Precision. Pistol Scavenger aura, lots of auras. Corrosive Projection, -18% armor. That does stack for every player, or it used to. I keep meaning to test that to see if it still does. I just keep forgetting about it. There is the Atarax Desert Camo Skin Blueprint, the Fragor Brock Skin Blueprint, the Merlock Desert Camo Skin Blueprint, Sindo Manticore Skin Blueprint, Glassmaker Ornament, Landing Craft Decoration, Hero of Deviri Display Landing Craft Decoration, the blueprint to build the actual Plasma Sword melee weapon, Saturn 6 emblem. Emblems of course go on your shoulder. We have the Plink's Shock Camo Skin Blueprint, the, still can't believe I haven't fixed this, Saturn 6 ornament. Believe it or not, it is actually the same size. That is just extremely very zoomed out. Don't let the base here fool you. Exurgis Shock Camo Skin Blueprint does look pretty good. The blueprint for the actual ceramic dagger. It looked like you had 2 there for a second. No, it's just Frost. Growl's Thumper Floof, Nyx's Singularity Augment, Mirage's Prism Augment, and Loki's Deceptive Bonds Augment. For the Archon Hunt this week, we have Archon Nera, which is an extermination mission followed by survival, then the takedown to take down Nera. For an Amber Archon Shard, meaning that Bird 3 will be selling the Crimson Archon Shard. Nearly forgot about that one. For normal Deviri Circuit, your choice of Warframe parts this week are for Nidus's parts, Octavia's parts, or Harrow's parts. Whereas for Steel Path, for the Incarn and Genesis devices, it's the Dera, Sestra. Ooh, Orkana's actually pretty decent. The Cybrus, or the Sicarus. If you have all of these, of course, you can go for a Rifle Riven mod, Pistol Riven mod, Melee Riven mod, or 20,000 Kuva. Checking in on Teshin for the Steel Path Honor Store this week. It's not going to be anything amazing. It's 3 former. This is where we get our value for Steel Essence from, because 75 steel essence for 3 former is 35 platinum, because 3 former can be bought from the marketplace for 35 platinum. For Deep Archimedia this week, it is an extermination where enemies take 90% less damage from non-weak point hits. Kind of annoying, but still fun. And Guardian Xmas units may be encountered, including Guardian Necromex. Xmas Necromex. Then Disruption, remembering you can't change loadout as you go, where 2 Necromech Demolishers will attack any conduit, but their health is reduced, and allies within 4 meters of slain enemies endure reduced movement speed and parkour velocity, ending with a survival where the life support towers only activate after 20 enemies have been killed within 15 meter radius of it, and enemies deal 15% less damage, take 15% more damage, but gain 15% movement speed increase, attack speed, and fire rate also increase. Ooh. Then for the temporal Archimedia, we have Hellscrub against the Techrot, where the Techrot tumors appear near Hellscrubbers, increasing the rate of the life support decay with each active one, and all enemies have overguard equal to 50% of their max health. Moving on to defense, that would be stage defense, where enemies drop the miasmites upon death, then immediately rush flare. That's actually quite annoying because they will take flare out very quickly. And slain enemies burst with void energy, ending with the Legasite Harvest, endless capture. That's not actually endless, so it is just a capture mission, because for things like this it actually has at a certain point you can leave, or are forced to leave because the mission's basically over. Anyway, Legasites are more powerful with each generation, but take longer to escape, and allies within 4 meters of slain enemies gain 25% fire rate at the cost of 50% ammo efficiency. All Archimedia still worth it, because Omniformer and Tau Forged Archon shards. For Halvania stuff, however, we start with Aui's birthday. And then there is kill 10 Xmas enemies, kill 150 enemies with abilities for the following month, kill 200 Techrot with melee weapons, destroy 150 containers, ending with kill 1,000 enemies, however you see fit. It is literally non-descriptive, and then kill 300 Techrot with abilities. Then summer will be over and autumn will begin in a week. Unlike Nightwave, this actually doesn't kind of come to an end midweek. This actually runs till reset. But with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.